Welcome to the Polytechnic of Porto. The Polytechnic of Porto is the biggest and most dynamic higher education institution in Portugal. Today, we welcome our international students to an institution that has become a national reference, one that we wish to spread throughout the European education area. To achieve this, we will rely upon you to be our excellence ambassadors. Hence, we offer you our most enthusiastic welcome. Throughout these last 20 years, we have consolidated an outstanding position of excellence in the education of Portuguese youngsters. Today, responding to the new challenges, we consolidate and expand our intervention in the areas of research and of applied transfer of knowledge, our participation in the effort of cultural creation and dissemination, and our commitment towards our social responsibility. Our students, among which we include our visiting students, are always at the center of every decision and action. As a vanguard institution, we willingly accept our role of leadership in Portuguese polytechnic higher education, standing for a set of values of which cooperation, sharing, dialogue, diversity, intellectual freedom, critical spirit, and promoting progress stand out. Choosing the Polytechnic of Porto. We provide a particular support to our students by contributing to their student unions and to other forms of collective expression, and by investing in student welfare services and improving welfare mechanisms, so that the growing economic difficulties endured by their families may be eased. We regard our students as fully entitled citizens, and we ensure them the best possible learning, working, researching, exercising conditions, so that they may enjoy their academic experience and live to the fullest in the cities where we are settled. In the 5 scientific areas we lead, we provide a significant set of licenciaturas and masters, fully adapted to the Bologna process and hence recognized and accredited throughout the European higher education area. We are currently undergoing a systemic evaluation that will ensure that the training provided to our 16,000 students provides the adequate response to the country's real needs. Ours is an institution in which the creation and updating of knowledge is the dominant factor. The Polytechnic of Porto holds the widest national network of research units, groups and researchers within the Polytechnic subsystem. Research covers a vast range of scientific areas that include education, health, art and engineering. The Polytechnic of Porto has adequate infrastructures and equipment to the fulfillment of its mission. A significant financial investment was made to acquire new pedagogic and scientific equipment. Porto Polytechnic also has a new role in the cultural scene of the region. Its initiative, the IPP Cultural Network, supports and promotes the first-rate cultural groups of the IPP universe. They are those of the School of Music and Performing Arts, the partnership with the Northern Orchestra, the constitution of the Parada Leitão Science and Technology Museum from the asset integrated in the ISEP Museum, the activities of student groups such as tunas, fados, drama and dance groups, the Polytema Publishing and the Polyphonia record label. The IPP Cultural Network also promotes the establishing of partnerships with a vast set of important cultural agents such as São João National Theatre, Carlos Alberto Theatre, Bolhão Theatre, Plastic Theatre and Useful Vision drama companies, Ballet Teatro, Casa da Música, Serralves Museum of Contemporary Art, Soares dos Reis Museum and Medea Films. As one of our students, you have privileged access at very advantageous conditions to all the shows promoted by our partners, most of which are leading characters in the local cultural program. This long journey, now renewed, is what made and still makes Porto Polytechnic a reference in Portuguese higher education, an internationally recognized institution capable of attracting the attention of cultural partners and winning increasing social acknowledgement. The award of the District Medal of Merit is one of the most meaningful and honorable distinctions we could ask for. We believe we are in the right path and that we shall overcome the challenge of winning the future. Living in the Polytechnic of Porto. The Porto that defines us as a polytechnic actually transcends us and comprehends the entire region. The Polytechnic of Porto is settled in 6 cities: Porto, Vila Nova de Gaia, Matosinhos, Vila do Conde, Póvoa de Varzim and Felgueiras of the north of Portugal. We work closely with all of these cities to potentiate and benefit from all possible existing synergies that we immediately make available to our students. Through protocols with the local authorities, with economic, social, cultural and sports institutions, and with entities that develop activities relevant to our universe, we take an active part in the life of this region and benefit from the scale of its capacities, promoting, in return, a stronger dynamic to us all. The quality of life in the Oporto metropolitan area is one of the best in the country. Besides the diversified landscape, the cultural and the proverbial warmness of our people, every city has excellent health facilities, a good road system, and an effective and easily accessible public transportation network that allows our students to reach any of our facilities and equipment within the hour, while benefiting from the privilege and the richness of attending an institution settled in 6 distinct but neighboring cities. We welcome students and trained professionals in the context of innovation and of permanent challenge and the professional stimuli that they earn and deserve. In the Oporto metropolitan area, the future happens today.